It's going to be a fun month for you, Gemini, because as you can see, I'm going to animate your chart. Mercury moves into your sun sign to connect with three other planets that are already there. The slower moving Jupiter, Venus, very friendly, and the Sun. And of course, this is going to stimulate your intellect and really bring out the flavor of your Gemini signature, if I could put it that way. 3rd of June, you see that quick moving Mercury, there it is, moving into your sun sign. That's a huge amount of energy, and one that requires a little bit of discipline on your part so that you can actually tune into what it is that is a priority and what's not. I think that's the greatest danger this month, and it's all the more important around the 6th of June when we see, there you go, that lunar transit creating that new moon for you there in your sun sign as well. So a lot happening there, and of course that sun sign area of your chart has everything to do with your persona, your identity, who you are, and what you're going to project to the world around you. So the new moon has a lot to say about, turning over a new leaf. If you've become a little tired of your old self, you want a makeover. And I mean that psychologically, not in terms of your physical looks, although it can have something to do with that as well. A fashion change, a change of mind, a change of heart. These are all the areas of your life that are likely to be impacted by the new moon in your sun sign. That's going to go hand in glove with this transit of Mars. I've got it there. Happened around the 9th or 10th into that 12th house, which is your past. Dealing with some of those issues, I think, is going to be very, very important to helping you transition to this new you, which we're talking about. You've got to resolve some of that earlier stuff in your life if you're going to, not just simply paint over the wallpaper. You need to remove all of that stuff that's been a hindrance, that's been undermining your happiness. We see that 12th house rule of Venus is under stress there with these square aspects from Saturn, Neptune and the Moon around the 15th, 14th and 15th. So you've got a bit of work ahead of you there. It's not just simply a matter of putting on a mask, pretending that you're someone new. This takes a lot of hard work, a lot of soul searching, a lot of reviewing. And I'm going to talk about review at the very, very end of the month. There's another very important transit that has to do with your identity. On the 21st, you'll note, well, actually, there on the 17th, you see the transition out of your sun sign of your ruler, Mercury, friend, Venus. And then on the 21st, that third planet, the triplicate, the Sun, moving into this second house of finance. There's going to be a lot more focus in that area of your horoscope as well. Venus shows what you love. Mercury shows what you think about, how you think. So I think you're going to be doing a lot of work on determining what it is you want to do, what aspects of your work satisfy you more. There's the transition of the Sun into that second house as well. It shows you're going to be very, very busy at this time. 3 planets transiting there through this finance sector. And then the full moon on the 22nd from that 8th house of shared resources, banking, finance, taxes, all of those sorts of things are involved in this 8th house. 8th house also has to do with your intimacy, and having Jupiter, the ruler of your 7th house, aspecting the 7th house, see, it's looking at that area of its own sign, is a very good omen for the coming 12 months. This can actually bring a lot more joy and satisfaction into your relationships. Now, I wanted to talk about, I mentioned earlier, that this change of heart, this change of identity, also can be impacted by this 10th house. The moon moves into that area on the 27th, makes conjunction with Saturn. It's a bit of a tester. It shows the potential of a person's character, what it is you can become. So mostly we look at this 10th house as your professional aptitude, but this also has to do with who you are as a person, how you identify with, and what is possible as a best self. So I think when you look at this stationary retrograde Saturn, you are going to see some very, very big things commencing right at the tail end of June, and that's going to continue over the coming month or two in terms of it affecting your self-esteem, your self-identity. That's also shown by the triangular or trine aspects that have been occurring to your ruling planet, Mercury. I'm looking forward to seeing you next month, but don't forget we have more for you at astrology.com.au. You can find out what's going on, those blanks that I missed out here for your monthly forecast. Drop me a line. Don't forget to subscribe. We need those subscriptions to help the channel, and I will be back next month. Look forward to your company then. Bye-bye.